Typhoon Mangkhut, South China hunkers down for deadly storm. South China is bearing the brunt of Typhoon Mangkhut, which is deluging areas with heavy rain and wind speeds of up to 100 miles per hour, 162 kilometers per hour. Millions of lives have been put on standstill as flights are cancelled, trains stopped and major roads closed. Residents in the densely populated province of Guangdong have been in lockdown on the highest alert. 2 people were killed there, according to Chinese state media. At least 64 died in the Philippines. Mangkhut, considered the strongest storm of 2018, plowed through the north of the main Philippine island of Luzon on Saturday before traveling west. Mangkhut is expected to gradually weaken into a tropical depression by Tuesday as it continues to move inland. What's the impact on China? Typhoon Mangkhut made landfall on the Chinese coast near Jiangmen City on Sunday afternoon. More than 2.45 million people were evacuated in advance as authorities issued a red alert, the highest warning level. Extraordinarily powerful wind. Eyewitness, Matt Bossens, American journalist, Shenzhen. The wind is extraordinarily powerful and the rain has rendered visibility very limited at this point. There's still a lot of waves coming in off the ocean and there's a lot of storm surge coming up onto the beach and onto the hotel grounds. We were supposed to leave this morning and we're still here as of now because the major roadways in the province are all closed and the trains which connect Shenzhen to most other parts of the country and province have all stopped, so our plans to try and get out of here have been delayed for probably at least another 24 hours or so. Authorities also issued their maximum alert in Hong Kong, warning residents to stay indoors and away from windows to avoid flying debris. Despite avoiding a direct hit, winds there reportedly reached more than 110 miles per hour. As the storm passed, it made skyscrapers sway, flooded streets and broke windows. Officials put the number of injured at more than 200, as water levels surged by almost 3.5 meters, 12 feet, in places. Most shops and public services were shut, and about 900 flights were cancelled at Hong Kong International Airport. A resident living in a high-rise in the city told Reuters news agency she could feel her building swaying in the storm. It swayed for quite a long time, at least 2 hours, Elaine Wong said. It made me feel so dizzy. In neighboring Macau, for the first time in its history, the territory's famous casinos were ordered to close. How badly was the Philippines hit? Dozens of people are reportedly missing. Most of the deaths were reportedly caused by landslides, government officials say. The hardest hit province was Benguet, where 38 people were reportedly killed, with 37 more unaccounted for, the Associated Press reports. One of the worst incidents there was in the town of Ucab in Itagan, where accommodation for miners was crushed by a large landslide, killing at least 26, according to police. The BBC's Howard Johnson travelled 80 kilometres from the city of Tuguegarao to Apari on the northern coast. He describes a trail of destruction along the route, forests ripped to shreds, electricity poles felled and crops eradicated. There is also concern over the economic cost of the typhoon, which has caused extensive damage to farmland in Cagayan, a key agricultural province. Francis Tolentino, a political advisor to President Rodrigo Duterte, told the BBC that he estimated only a fifth of produce there had been harvested in advance, threatening staples like rice and corn. Preparation and evacuation procedures have improved since Super Typhoon Haiyan in 2013, which killed more than 7,000 people. Warnings were issued, travel was restricted, schools shut and the army was put on standby in advance. Ask a question. Share this chatbot. How have you been affected by the typhoon? Email javiersay@bbc.co.uk. Please include a contact number if you are willing to speak to a BBC journalist. You can also contact us in the following ways.